Welcome to the show. Retired Las Vegas Police Lieutenant Randy Sutton. He's also the founder of the Wounded Blue and is in Minnesota doing peer support for all law enforcement agencies, including ICE. Thanks for joining us.
Sure thing. Thanks for having me.
All right, so President Trump did float the idea of invoking the Insurrection Act in Minneapolis before walking back that threat this week, saying it's not currently needed right now. I want you to take a listen, though, as a law professor weighed in on how state leadership has responded to these protests on the ground.
One question that you have to ask when you watch the videos earlier this week of the fighting between federal officers and people in Minneapolis is, where's the state government? Where's the local government? You wouldn't need the Insurrection Act if state and local officers were doing their job and maintaining peace.
So since you're in Minneapolis right now, tell us what you're seeing, and is federal intervention necessary in your eyes?
Well, I think that professor was right on. The law enforcement community could handle the issues here. They're just not being involved. And why are they not being involved? Because Mayor Frey and Governor Walz are not allowing them to be involved. This is a basic law enforcement mission. And the unfortunate reality here is that the police are being used as pawns in a political drama that has been created by the governor and by the mayor. And so what I'm seeing here on the ground is law enforcement being very, very frustrated and not being able to do their duties, not being able to be deployed in a meaningful way. And that is creating a real problem here and very dangerous for not just the citizens here, but for law enforcement as well.
All right, we hope we don't see more of this in other sanctuary cities. Deputy Attorney General Todd Blanche was pressed about whether the FBI is going to be investigating the ICE officer who fatally shot Renee Good. Listen to his response.
We investigate when it's appropriate to investigate, and that is not the case here. It wasn't the case when it happened, and it's not the case today. If circumstances change and there's something that we do need to investigate around that shooting or any other shooting, we will. But we are not going to bow to pressure from the media, bow to pressure from politicians, and do something that we never do.
And critics on social media and everywhere are lighting up on this one. Why do you think the agent isn't going to be investigated, and should he be?
Well, every law enforcement agency, from ICE to the FBI to local police, they have their own jurisdictions. They have their own processes in place when there are uses of force, especially deadly uses of force. So this should be like any other use of force that is being an investigation being conducted by the proper authorities from ICE, and that's normal in any set of circumstances. This is a federal agency, and it has federal jurisdiction, and that's who should be investigated, especially when you consider that Mayor Frey, within minutes of this shooting taking place, came out and accused the officer of being a murderer. So the state here has no authority and has no right to be doing investigations, especially when they've already showed their prejudice.
Thank you for watching. Subscribe below and download our NewsNation app right now on your phone, and you will get fact-based, unbiased news for all Americans.